What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to episode 3 of my series, high protein meals that I make as a fit girl who doesn't cut her bull. Today, we're gonna be preparing one of my favorite dinner recipes. It is on weekly rotation in this household. That's how good it is. And the best part, it takes only 30 minutes to make. But what we are making today is going to be a high protein, delicious red Thai shrimp curry. But this is a healthier, high protein version of your favorite takeout meal. So let's jump into it. This type of curry and this type of dinner is awesome because it's a good way to get rid of a lot of your leftover veg in the fridge, because with curries and with stews and all those types of dishes, you are able to get in a lot of micronutrients through your veggies because you can throw in a bunch of veggies in there. Plus you're kind of minimizing waste that's again, like I said, any leftover veggies that you have sitting in your fridge that you haven't used in a while. It's very diverse. Curry, you can take a lot of different veg. For example, when I made this last week, I did have eggplant and bamboo shoots in it, which are typical curry veg. But this week I don't happen to have eggplant or bamboo shoots in my pantry or in my fridge. So I've opted for different veggies in my curry today. This one's typically in the curry. So this one is a staple in the curry. I would suggest you have this in your pantry. But we have our green beans here. I love the crunch, add such good crunch. And of course, beans are very good for you. Green beans are great for you. And I'm actually doing mushrooms today because I feel like the mushrooms are gonna add a nice umami flavor and kind of absorb the curry sauce really well. And then we have baby bok choy here, which I'm going to slice in half. I've rinsed it in a little colander here, and now I'm just gonna slice it in half to make it more bite-sized pieces. We have a whole onion. This whole onion I'm gonna slice into slivers, and I'm also gonna show you guys how to cut the green beans as well. So basically I did pre-prep. You can do pre-prep in the mornings or the day before and kind of just have it set aside so that when you are making the curry, it kind of shortens your time on cooking by a lot. So this could even take you 25 minutes, honestly, if you have all your prep done, which I happen to have here. But I am gonna show you guys, although everything's already chopped, I did save some non-chopped green beans, how I prep the green beans. Basically, you want to rinse them first, and then you see how these ones, these are the whole green beans. You're going to level them out, the tips of the green beans, level them out so that they're all even. And then you're going to just slice the ends off, get rid of the tips like that. You're gonna slice the ends and get rid of it. And then about 1-inch pieces. So there, I just sliced it right in half, and that gives us this abundance of nice green beans that are gonna go in our curry. And then same with the mushrooms, whole white mushrooms, any type of mushrooms that you want, or again, any type of veg. If you hate mushrooms, opt out for the mushrooms. They don't need to be in there, but I cut them into just 1-inch pieces. I just cut them into 4s. And then now for the onions, I'm gonna cut it on camera here. That's why I didn't pre-cut it. So I just took a whole onion, cut it in half, peeled off the skin, and we're just gonna slice it into slivers because I like slivers in curry. Even in your takeout orders, if you see the onions, it's not diced, it's in slivers because I like the crunch and the kind of whole pieces of onion in my curry. So I'm gonna slice like that. There, just literal slivers like that. It'll break up in the curry nice. The other half. So onions done, mushrooms are cut, green beans are prepped. And then now, again, I'm just going to slice these in half, the baby bok choy. These are all the veg that are gonna go in the curry today. Right in half, just like that. That is all done. So that is all our veggie prepped. We have our baby bok choy, mushrooms, green beans, and a whole sliced onion. I think that's great. Again, the very awesome thing about curry is you can make it super diverse when it comes to your vegetables and your proteins. Today we're doing shrimp, but a lot of people love chicken red Thai curry. I also love chicken red Thai curry, but I just happen to have shrimp that was defrosted in my fridge. And also I was able to easily just prep it and pre-season it. So very diverse. You can use any sort of protein, any sort of veggies, and it's good. Now, let's get the other stuff. All right, guys. Step 2, we are going to make the rice now before we do anything else with making the curry. Why are we doing the rice so early on? Because if you don't do the rice at the start of your cooking, this could be just a me thing, but I tend to literally forget about the rice to the very last minute, and then everything will be cooked no matter what I'm making. And especially if it's a meal that pairs with the rice, I just have to wait there now because I forgot to make the rice at the start, and rice takes about 20 minutes, and now I have to wait an extra 20 minutes after my food's cooked. So it's better to kind of just get it out of the way at the start of your cooking. You don't have to think about it. You leave her alone and she just sits there and she cooks. Anyways, we are going to be doing 3 cups of dry rice, which will equate to about 6 cooked cups, which is good for leftovers or second portions, whatever you want. It's just enough rice, especially if you live with your partner. I find it's a perfect amount of leftovers. Now, if you live in a family of 6, you probably need way more than 3 cups of rice. But 3 cups of rice, 1, 2, 3. By the way, this is the jasmine rice that I use. It's Rooster. This or Rose brand are literally the top 2 best brands. If you are ever like, I don't know what jasmine rice to get at the store, those are the best 2 brands. Rule of thumb with rice. Now, not everybody does this, but I don't recommend that you skip this step. You wanna get rid of all the excess starch, and not only the excess starch, but also just the impurities and dirt that is on dry rice before it's cooked. So that is why we are gonna rinse this 3 times minimum. You can rinse it more until the water turns like ultra clear, but 3 times minimum is like literally the like rule of thumb in Asian households when it comes to like rinsing your rice. Have your water on cold. Don't be having scalding hot water on rinsing your rice, okay? So I put it on the coldest setting, and I literally just go with my like hand like this in the rice, kind of like ruffle it around, and look at how murky and starchy the water is, okay? Look at that. We're gonna pour that out. Look, you can't even see the rice. You'll see as we keep rinsing it, more and more of that like murky water is gonna turn clearer and clearer. And that's why the rule of thumb is like 3 times. It doesn't have to be perfect. Like you'll even notice after 3 rinses, it's still gonna be starchy and like a little murky, but that's fine. Like that's why it's here in place. Like the rinsing is here as like a rice rule to kind of just help you remove all that excess. Now we're gonna fill it. So there's 3 cups of rice. So I'm gonna fill it to the level line 3 here. When I say the level line 3, just under / touching the 3 line is like literally gonna give you the perfect rice consistency. Now, let's go put her in the rice cooker. Let it cook. Great, nice, done. Now we have our aromatics, all the things that are gonna make the red Thai curry taste absolutely delicious and obviously make it taste like a red Thai curry. These are the main sources of deliciousness right here. So we have our red Thai curry paste. Could I even tell you what this brand is? I think it's pronounced Maizri, but this is absolutely the best red Thai curry paste brand that I've ever used, and this will be at your local Asian grocery store. If you can't find this brand, that's okay. I'm sure the other ones are good too, but this is the best one I've ever had. Grace coconut milk, could be any brand of coconut milk. I feel like this is just a basic brand that I got, 1 can. And then we also have a lime, Thai chili, Thai basil, 5 cloves of garlic, and then about the same kind of ratio of ginger to garlic. So I just like mince that ginger. Right now I'm also going to mince / crush the 5 cloves of large garlic. If the cloves of garlic that you have are small cloves, then do 6 to 7 cloves. Okay, just crush it like that. I love this garlic crusher, this hand crusher, honestly. It's so convenient when cooking. Guys, I'm telling you, especially if you guys do meal prep, don't sleep on like the kitchen tools like this. Like I am not one to fall for like all that TikTok shop / like kitchen tool stuff that you see on the internet that's like always trending, or like you need to buy every single kitchen gadget on Amazon. Like I'm not one to like fall for all that, because I'm like a hardcore believer in like you can get literally things done in the kitchen with like these simple tools like knives and a cutting board. But there are things that like tools that I do think are helpful in the kitchen, that are necessary, and that I would spend money on. And things like this garlic crusher, this hand crusher, that costs literally $5 at HomeSense. It's incredible. Like incredible convenience, instead of me like on my chopping board having to mince the garlic for like a load of time. Like it's annoying. All right, now that our 5 large cloves of garlic are minced, I'm also just gonna cut this lime, like maybe like 2/3 of the lime. Not quite half, but not quite a quarter. So 2/3 of the lime I'm gonna cut, and that's what we're gonna use to like squeeze into our curry. Now with this Thai chili, I am actually going to cut half of it. Last time I made this, which was last week for Nick, I was asking him, I was like, babe, I was like, how spicy do you want the curry? And he's like, just use 2 full Thai chilies. Guys, it was way too spicy. Like we made it like ultra spicy, because like never underestimate the power of this like mini little demon Thai chilies, because these are spicy as heck. Be mindful when you're using a Thai chili. So if you want it like spicy, medium / spicy, I would say like half / 3/4 of the Thai chili. If you want it spicy, a full Thai chili. If you want it ultra spicy, 2 Thai chilies or more. So we're gonna do like half a Thai chili in slivers. The seeds are like insane. The seeds alone in this are just like ultra spice. I think I mentioned already, but this is Thai basil. Now, the reason why we're using lime today is because I don't have access or wasn't able to find kaffir lime leaves, which are authentically in Thai curries. So instead of kaffir lime leaves, if you also can't easily find it in your area, use a lime. Like a lime will just add that kind of like lime, obviously kaffir lime leaves, lime. So it'll add that, and you can even zest some of the lime skin into the curry as well for that like extra lime flavor. So it's okay. That's kind of like a little opt out from kaffir lime leaves. So these are gonna be our main aromatics right here on this plate. Now we're gonna open up these guys here just to get it prepped because we're gonna start cooking. So it's good to kind of just have this all opened and prepped. Cool. With the Thai red curry paste, you do want about like 3 heaping tablespoons of Thai curry paste, which this size here is about 114 gram can. That's literally 3 heaping tablespoons. So I'm gonna use this entire can. If you're gonna like double down like on the proteins and the veggies and all that, and you're gonna make like a huge stock of it for like a huge family gathering, probably like double the ingredients. All right, guys. This here is what's going to turn your red Thai homemade curry into something that's more macro friendly and just healthier overall and just lighter. This chicken stock is going to add like volume to the sauce. It's going to still add flavor because it is a chicken stock. And yes, this is like the hack to making it a lower calorie, more macro friendly curry / dinner. So this is what's going to be paired as like with our main sauce ingredients here. If you were to make it authentically like they do in like a normal Thai curry, it would be like coconut milk and coconut cream, which is like super heavy, super rich, and super creamy and delicious. But that's what also makes takeout food like super like rich and delicious, you know what I mean? But when you're trying to make like home cooked meals, still enjoy your favorite like takeout foods like this curry. You guys know when I make these like healthy twists to meals, they're never like gross. They're always delicious. You know I will never share a recipe with you that's like healthy but gross. Like this is like healthy, high protein, and delicious still. So yes, this will be our little sauce volume hack right here. If you are doing shrimp or chicken, my suggestion to you if you want to make dinner really quickly, especially for all like my moms or just like busy girls out there that are working 9 to 5, whatever it might be, just pre-prep some of your veg and some of your protein. Even if you do half the prep, it just goes such a long way to make these like such a shorter amount of time to cook the day that you want to cook them. So for example, I pre-prepped this shrimp the night before. Took me 10 minutes to peel a whole Costco mound of shrimp. And then what I did after I peeled it was I literally, sorry, this is because I cooked shrimp last night too, so it's not like a full bowl of shrimp. I just pre-seasoned it as well with like light seasonings, nothing crazy. So there's salt, pepper, paprika, onion powder, and garlic powder. Honestly, just a light seasoning of those. And then I just like mixed it up, put a lid on it, let it sit in the fridge and marinate. So the shrimp is actually a nice pre-seasoned shrimp, and that it'll add like that much more flavor to the curry. Because when you layer your seasonings and pre-season your proteins and stuff like that, it just makes it taste that much better, especially when you like are prepping it or eating it day in, day out type of thing, and you're like prepping these meals. It's good to have a really nicely seasoned protein. I am gonna be adding imitation crab as an extra source of protein, extra source of meat to the dish. Guys, don't sleep on imitation crab. It is in a lot of sushi rolls like California roll, red dragon roll, all that stuff. So yes, we're gonna be adding this. I feel like it's just gonna add like that extra element. Let's get cooking. All right guys, I have a large pot here and I've turned the heat onto medium low so that we're not gonna burn our veg or anything like that. And then I also added some olive oil to the pan. Remember those veggies that we pre-chopped and everything? I have them here. We're gonna add them in first because these all cook at the exact same rate. Bok choy, mushrooms, green beans, all our sliced onions. We're going to let this cook down for a few minutes, let them get all nice and cooked out, let the water kind of like evaporate from the veggies and the onions get nice and translucent. Look at all this, all the greens, the veg. It smells so good. Do you see how the veggies are getting super cooked down? They're like, it was like so full, like the veggies were like almost up to the top. But once you let it cook down for what, it's been about like 3-4 minutes now, they've reduced in size. Like, you know, it's not as overwhelmingly to the top anymore. All right, now the veggies are cooked down. So we're gonna add it to just a stainless steel bowl or any bowl that you have. We're gonna add them later, back in the pot, when our curry is basically almost done. There, that's our cooked veggies. We're gonna add that back into the curry. Now, add a little bit more oil, olive oil or any neutral oil of your choice, not too much, just like enough. and we're gonna keep the heat on like medium low. Now we're going to add our ginger, our garlic, and our red Thai chilies. We are now going to add our red Thai curry paste. Again, this equates to about like 3 heaping tablespoons. We're gonna use the whole thing here. We're gonna let this cook out for a little bit. Whilst this is cooking out, I did make a little mistake earlier when I opened the coconut milk. I didn't pre-shake it, so make sure when you're opening your canned coconut milk, or like if it's in like the cardboard container, to just like shake it so that all like the settlements of like the water and coconut creme can like mix together to make the coconut milk. So when I am pouring this out, it is gonna look a little funky, like the coconut water and the coconut milk are gonna be kind of like separated because I didn't pre-shake it, so make sure you shake it. Now we're gonna add it in. It's gonna look funny because look, I literally forgot to shake it, so that's all like the cream that separates. It's okay, that's all right. Now that our curry paste and our coconut milk, everything's added, I'm gonna let this like come to a mild boil, and then on like a medium high heat, and then I'm gonna add the chicken stock as well. All right guys, mini cooking tip. If you are cooking with chicken in this dish, for example, or beef, chicken or beef, add your chicken or beef to the red Thai curry paste before you even add your coconut milk. Why? Because those take longer to cook than shrimp. So that's why the shrimp I haven't even added in yet, because shrimp literally takes anywhere from like 2 to 5 minutes. So I know that shrimp's gonna cook like this. And you don't wanna add your shrimp at the start, because when you add your shrimp at the start, it's just gonna become so tough and rubbery because it cooks so quick, and it's just gonna be like cooking and cooking and cooking to the point that it just becomes like rubbery shrimp. So if you want your shrimp to be perfectly cooked, not a rubbery texture, add it at the end, like even after, like, you know, it's all said and done. Like I'm talking the last 2-3 minutes. They'll just like cook. Maybe the last 5 minutes. But now if you are cooking with chicken in this and you're watching this YouTube video as you're cooking right now, make sure you add your chicken and beef now when you added your red Thai curry paste and you're cooking it out, because it is gonna take longer to like cook through. Our coconut milk and red Thai curry paste have come to a mild boil. Now it's time to add our chicken stock. This is the hack here to add like volume to the sauce, but also it not being super calorie dense, and just a healthier overall lighter option for your curry. Again, just let it cook out and come to a mild boil again, and then we're gonna add back our veggies and the rest of our remaining stuff. Our rice is almost done, by the way. 1 minute left, it's ready to eat. So by the time your main curry's done, you can start eating with your rice. All right guys, I'm going to add sugar now. Again, if you are, because it's come to a boil, if you are on a diet or you're just trying to watch your overall like macros and like your sugar intake and stuff like that, you can opt for a sweetener. So anything that's like a sugar-free sweetener, you can add this to your curry as well to add that sweetness aspect to it. Or you can use more natural forms of sugar that are still obviously like not calorie-free, but it is a more natural form of sugar. Like right now I'm gonna be using brown sugar instead of like refined white sugar. So I'm gonna be using brown sugar. I think authentically in Thai curries, they use something called rock sugar, but I just don't have rock sugar. So I'm gonna add some brown sugar. That's like, it's like hardened up brown sugar, but this is about the amount. I might add one more. So about like 3 teaspoons, I think in total. Next thing I'm adding, this is key, fish sauce. This specific brand of fish sauce. I don't know, I've grown up with this my whole life, this brand. So if you can find it, it's awesome. My Asian mother and grandmother have used this all their life. But yeah, fish sauce is key in red Thai curry. We're gonna be adding this in. Don't worry to all my like newbies when it comes to fish sauce that are like, ooh, like fish sauce, it stinks and this and that. It has to go in this. It literally, you will not taste the fish sauce. Like it won't make it smell or taste like you're literally smelling a direct fish sauce. That's all I gotta say. It adds flavor. A few like dollops. See, about 6. I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Again, we'll keep seasoning as we go. I'll taste this sauce soon, and oh, that smells amazing. That smells amazing. It smells perfect. I've made this so many times that like, I don't have recipe. The recipe's in here, guys. That's why like, just watch my ways. Let's add our crab sticks, defrosted from the freezer. I don't know how many crab sticks I'm adding. I'm just adding as much as I feel like adding. I know Nick loves imitation crab though, so when he comes home from work, he's gonna want a lot of this imitation crab, so. Guys, let me know in the comments if you want to see me do like a sushi bake. I've made like sushi bakes before, so delicious. I can show you my sushi bake, it's so yummy. I did 2 rows of imitation crab, so this was like, it's 4 rows total, 1, 2, 3, 4. I did 2 rows. A little squeegee of lime. Nice, again, you can add zest if you want to. We're gonna add our big bunch of Thai basil right in there. Stir it all up. Moment of truth. Adding our main protein for today, and that is our shrimpies, hence red Thai shrimp curry. Adding our shrimp now because this is towards the end of our curry. It's only gonna take a few minutes to cook, guys. Seriously, only a few minutes. It's been, I think, literally 2 minutes. And look, our shrimp is almost, this is pretty much thoroughly cooked. Just a little bit of gray left on it, but that was 2 minutes and the shrimp's cooked. This is why I say for a perfectly cooked shrimp, add it at the very end when your curry is basically finished, for that perfect texture. Now, it is literally the end. We are gonna add our cooked veggies back to the curry. Okay, layering the seasonings again, salt and pepper. I'm going to taste the sauce soon just to make sure it's all Gucci. Perfect. I'm not adding anything else. I nailed that. Nailed it. Sweet, spicy, savory, peppery, gingery, everything. All the flavors that you want in your red Thai curry. Oh, fantastic. It is done. It is shut off. Everything is cooked all the way through perfectly. Now we plate. All right, guys, and there you have it. Our high protein 30-minute dinner that is on weekly rotation, and I'm sure it'll be on weekly rotation in your households too because it is absolutely delicious, healthy, and again, high protein. We have our micronutrients from our veggies in here. We have our high protein coming from our shrimp, as well as added extra protein from the imitation crab sticks, our rice for our source of carbs, and all that saucy goodness. This is so delicious, tastes literally on par with takeout red Thai curry with a little bit of that healthy twist. More macro friendly, higher protein because you can control the actual amount of protein that you put in this, and we add a lot because we are like fitness people over here. And it is just great for the whole family to enjoy as well. You can adjust the spice as you need to, and little sweet, little savory, little spicy. I love Thai food. If you guys love Thai food, you will love this recipe. I can't rave about it enough, and I can't wait to just dig in and enjoy this. But oh, look at that saucy goodness. Let's get a perfect bite over here. Let's get shrimp, some onions, green beans, mushroom, imitation crab. Okay, big bite. Perfectly salted, perfectly sweet, perfectly spicy. The flavor through the roof. So many different notes and flavors in this dish. You would think a Thai chef prepared this for you. Honestly, you guys can make this amazing dish at home and enjoy, again, your favorite takeout food, but home cooked. Let me know in the comments if you guys enjoyed this recipe and if you gave it a try, and make sure to like and subscribe, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next one.